Well, I've had some excitement. Okay, here we go, Julie. Let's breathe in and out and let's do a reading for you. The guides want to do a reading for you. Okay, bless you. So, what I'm picking up, taking some deep breaths, inhale and exhale, um, is I see a bright light around you, also, like I did, Erica, all around a halo of light around your head. You can agree, yes or no, that maybe you have had an experience, an out of body experience, because it's just going all around you, constantly around your head. Uh,
I've just lost my son, and maybe it's him.
yes, it could be that. So sometimes when there's a passing, they come in right away too. And the God blinks and the halo also can mean that. I'm sorry your son
Thank you.
passed. Um, I'm also getting something that happened to you with a number 8, around 8 months, 8 years, something with the number 8. They blinked. So there was some sort of transition around the number 8, maybe when you were 8 years old or something. Someone's communicating something with a number 8 to you.
Hmm.
And you could think about that later. But there's somebody, I don't know if he's communicating something to you about him being 8 years old, but something happened around 8. So when you mentioned your son, he came in and said the number 8 to you.
Hmm.
So there's something about being 8 years
That
old.
just gave me chills too. I just got goosebumps.
Yeah, so he's communicating. Though a lot of times people don't know that I do communicate with the other side, and they do communicate when I do my one-on-ones. A lot of times, they will come in and communicate things in numbers a lot with me. I don't do names, but I do numbers and times and communication with moms with sons, and they communicate with numbers and things that happen to them together. So he was telling me something about you and him, with him being 8.
I wonder if there's anything if he had fallen down. My son suffered from epilepsy, the
Yes.
seizure, and I'm wondering if something happened to him when we never could figure out like where it started from.
Yeah,
And
he's confirming that. Yeah.
okay.
So he wanted you to know you did the best things for him. You loved him. He loved you. You guys are very close. I don't know if you were like soulmates.
I feel like we are. I
Yeah,
feel like there's something very, very special. I think that
absolutely.
he's got a lot of energy out there, and there's just been a tremendous amount of support. Like he has affected so many people's lives,
He's so
and
loving.
we're getting that from like all over, that he's so loved, and who
Yeah,
he was affected so many people. And I feel like his spirit and his
yeah,
vibrational energy is really, really high. Like,
absolutely. So that's like when you first came on, I saw all the white bright light around you, like the crown, and then the 8, and then him, and so like, and you're still soulmates. He's still with you. He loves you. He's with you, and he's still working from the other side to help the world. And that's really important for you to know.
wow. Is there any communication you can get from him or anything like that with my husband or anybody else, or my daughter?
Is your husband here?
He is, but he's taking a nap right now.
Oh, okay. Because they looked upward. When
Oh,
you said your
okay.
husband, they
Oh,
looked
okay.
at that. Meaning also your husband is really connected to God, the energy of the Holy Spirit. Um, I got, I don't know. I just got that your husband is very connected like that. Um, do you want a medical scan or just a reading about your son? Because your son is really here right now.
I think the reading about my son, I think, is more important right now. I mean,
Yeah.
unless there's something that's coming through you that I should know about, I feel pretty healthy. I mean, I've had some things that happened in the past, but um,
They're also mentioning to me your son about something about when he was 12.
okay.
He wants to communicate to you.
Hmm.
He's laughing about that.
Oh, okay.
It's not a bad thing. It was something,
Okay.
that went on around that age.
Maybe I should ask his sister. Maybe she remembers more.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
he's saying to me, He's bowing down in prayer. Did you guys go to church, or did you guys go to spiritual services ever?
We
Or
went to temple.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so he's saying like that he liked,
Mm-hmm.
he actually is giving me chills, and it's kind of a sadness, but he's like saying he kind of wanted to say that he was glad that he did that.
Is there any way in communicating to him? We've been very torn because we haven't been able to do a service for him yet.
Oh, that's
We've been wanting to do something in person, and because of COVID, we haven't been able to. And we're going to do a paddle out for him in the spring because he was a surfer, avid surfer. But we're trying to figure out what else that we can do at this point, unless we just do something via Zoom, which didn't feel right because we feel like he's so powerful that people need to be together for him. And I'm wondering if you can communicate.
he's communicating something over and over and over again about the age of 12. So was there a
Okay.
rabbi around then, or was there somebody? I don't know. There's just something about that going over and over.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's just something about that synagogue, or where were you then, or where did you go then, or I don't know. Something about he wants to do that sort of thing again.
Okay. I'll have to think about what that was.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that was, but I'll ask see if my husband remembers what he did when he was 12. He played baseball. I'm just trying to think of what else.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not getting that. So when people pass, their spirit goes to the light. So I don't think there's a lot of. I wouldn't feel bad that you haven't done anything yet. I wouldn't feel horrible about that.
Because we've been thinking about maybe waiting until COVID restrictions lift, and that can be several months to do something really special for him. We have like a memorial in our home, which I just put a bunch of lights on, this giant heart wreath that we have that's like
Right.
over 7 feet tall. So we have a memorial set up for him here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that is really beautiful, and they're
Okay.
yes.
And we just brought his ashes home yesterday.
Yeah. So I'm getting really good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's really beautiful. And like I said, sometimes it doesn't come to people right away,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a beautiful thing to do. And I don't know if you've ever had a reading with a really good friend of mine, and we're doing a really great event coming up on January 7th. His name is Thomas John,
Uh-huh.
and he does readings with loved ones that have passed to the other side. We're doing an event together coming up, but I do believe that your son is here right with us right now and is very excited about you being honoring him in the home right now, and I wouldn't feel rushed. And so
Okay.
please understand that you were soulmates before, and you're soulmates now, and you're soulmates forever. That doesn't break.
Yeah.
So
I've intuitively I've felt that. I have felt that he and I have a really, really strong connection.
and you were together in other lives before
Yeah, I
too.
do. I do feel that. And I've been getting that intuition.
Yeah, you've been
So,
together many times.
mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry of the passing, but know
Thank
that
you. Thank you.
always with you forever.
That's really beautiful. And if you can tell him that his dad like wants to feel him, he hasn't been able to feel him. Gavin did come to me right away. And his father would love for him to come to him, that he's waiting for it.
That's the message I got when I looked up about the number 12. I think the 12 is for dad.
Oh, okay. Dad's birthday is December.
Yeah. So he's giving that 12 to Pop.
Okay.
All right. So God bless you, Julie.
Thank you so much. Thanks
right.
for having the reading with me. That's really
Yeah, I'm
special.
really happy I was here today. It's a very beautiful blessing to be here, and we made it work out. Ken is a wonderful man, and he has a great expo. I love the expo every year that I do it, and I'm glad that it was today. We made this all work out today. It was beautiful.
And Kenny's my cousin, just so you know that.
Oh, really?
We're first cousins. Yeah. So
Awesome.
that's, yeah.
Awesome.
So thank you, Kenny.
You're welcome.
Bless
We
you.
got a few minutes left. You want to just do a little blessing?
Yeah, let's do a blessing for everybody.
'Cause right at 3:00, we're just going to be all vacating out of the room, so we may as well take it to the end.
Okay, let's do a blessing.
Beautiful. And if anybody wants to unmute themselves or keep themselves muted, but put your video on, that's fine too.
I believe that God is love. I believe that we are one with the Holy Spirit. I believe that by accepting the Holy Spirit and God, that all of us can have spontaneous healing. I believe that in this time that we are going through, that we can overcome anything through the Holy Spirit. And I'm blessing everybody that right now that we're all gathered together, that we all can bring light and love into our body, that our bodies can be a temple of love, no matter what obstacle comes our way. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kimberly. Thank you. You were
Kimberly, and lots of blessings. And just so you know,
Thank you.
Kimberly's located in Southern California, in the Valley. So
Oh wow, we're neighbors then, Kimberly.
you're
Ah!
you're pretty.
Where are
close.
you, where do you live?
She's in.
Sherman Oaks, my office is in Encino.
Okay, I'm in Woodland Hills.